Sorrel does not behave like most leafy greens. It interrupts. While spinach blends and lettuce softens, sorrel cuts through. Its flavor is sharp, bright, and unmistakably acidic. One bite immediately resets your palate. This is not an accident. This is chemistry. Botanically, sorrel is Rumex acetosa, a perennial leafy plant belonging to the buckwheat family. It is not a lettuce. It is not a spinach. Its lineage already hints at its independence. Sorrel grows as arrow-shaped leaves with a smooth surface and thin structure. The leaves look gentle, but the taste is aggressive. That contrast defines the plant. Historically, sorrel has been used for thousands of years. Ancient Europeans foraged it long before formal agriculture. It grew easily in meadows, fields, and forest edges. It became one of the earliest seasoning greens. Before lemons were widely available in northern climates, sorrel provided acidity. It filled a critical culinary gap. Sourness is not optional in cooking. It balances fat, wakes up bland foods, and sharpens flavor. Sorrel solved that problem naturally. The sour taste of sorrel comes from oxalic acid. This compound is also found in rhubarb and spinach, but sorrel contains it at much higher levels. This is why sorrel tastes lemony without being citrus. Oxalic acid is powerful. In small amounts, it is refreshing. In excess, it can dominate. This is why sorrel is rarely eaten in large quantities on its own. It is used strategically. Texture-wise, sorrel is delicate. Raw leaves are tender and flexible. When cooked, sorrel collapses rapidly, almost dissolving into sauces and soups. This transformation is dramatic. Heat removes some sharpness and deepens complexity. Cooked sorrel becomes smoother, earthier, and more rounded, though the acidity remains. Culinarily, sorrel is a tool. It sharpens soups, brightens sauces, and cuts through rich ingredients like cream, butter, eggs, and fish. Classic sorrel soup relies on this balance. Without sorrel, it would be heavy. With it, it becomes clean and vibrant. In French cuisine, sorrel is paired with salmon and eggs. In Eastern Europe, it appears in soups and stews. In Russian and Ukrainian cooking, it marks the arrival of spring. Sorrel also appears raw in salads, but sparingly. Mixed with mild greens, it adds tension and contrast. Alone, it can overwhelm. Nutritionally, sorrel is concentrated. It contains vitamin C, vitamin A, iron, magnesium, and potassium. Its acidity aids iron absorption, making it more effective when paired with other foods. However, oxalic acid also binds calcium. This means sorrel should not be consumed excessively, especially by people prone to kidney stones. Like many powerful foods, moderation matters. Sorrel's role is not bulk nutrition. It is functional nutrition. It activates appetite, stimulates digestion, and prevents dishes from feeling flat. Agriculturally, sorrel is resilient. It grows in cool climates, tolerates poor soil, and returns year after year. Once established, it requires little maintenance. Because it is perennial, sorrel represents a different farming philosophy. You do not plant it every season. You live with it. It becomes part of the landscape. Visually, sorrel is simple. Bright green, arrow-shaped leaves, matte finish. Nothing flashy. Its power is invisible until tasted. In modern kitchens, sorrel is underused. Industrial agriculture prefers neutral flavors that appeal to everyone. Sorrel appeals intensely to some and challenges others. That makes it risky commercially. But for cooks who understand balance, sorrel is indispensable. The biggest mistake with sorrel is using it like spinach. It is not a base. It is an accent. Treated correctly, it transforms dishes. Treated carelessly, it dominates them. Sorrel teaches an important lesson. Flavor is not about comfort alone. Sometimes it is about contrast. Sorrel does not aim to please everyone. It aims to wake you up.